Have you ever heard about Operation Prato? Not many have, and yet it's one of the most intriguing military operations in Brazil's history. It's a story that unfolds between the years 1977 and 1978, nestled deep within the dense jungles and expansive rivers of the Amazon region, specifically in Para, Brazil. Operation Prato was no ordinary mission. It wasn't about combating enemies or territorial disputes. Rather, it was centered around the investigation of the unexplained, the unknown, the unidentified aerial phenomena, or FANIs as they were referred to. The locals, who had lived harmoniously with the Amazon for generations, started reporting bizarre occurrences that they couldn't explain. There were sightings of peculiar lights, unlike anything they'd ever seen before, dancing in the night sky. But these were no ordinary jungle lights or flickering stars. They were strange, unnatural, and for some, downright terrifying. And then, there were the beam attacks. Imagine standing in the heart of the jungle when suddenly, you're targeted by an intense beam of light coming from the sky. It would be enough to make anyone question their sanity. But this wasn't an isolated incident. Reports of similar encounters began to flood in, stirring unrest among the residents. The Brazilian military couldn't ignore these occurrences. The frequency and intensity of these reports were alarming. They needed to understand what was happening. Was this a natural phenomenon they were unaware of? Or perhaps the result of some advanced technology? Or was there a possibility, however remote, that they were not alone in the universe? These questions demanded answers. And so, the Brazilian military decided to investigate, launching Operation Prato. Little did they know, they were about to delve into an enigma that would challenge their notions of reality and leave a lasting legacy in Brazilian military history. This was just the beginning of a journey into the unknown. The military was on a mission unlike any other. The Brazilian military, in its quest to understand the unknown, assembled a team of experts, a blend of scientific minds and military strategists, to embark on a journey into the heart of the Amazon. This was not a typical expedition. They were not hunting for a lost tribe or a hidden treasure. They were chasing shadows, lights in the sky, mysterious phenomena that had left locals both terrified and fascinated. This was Operation Prato, a mission shrouded in intrigue and speculation, a mission that aimed to unravel the mysteries that the Amazon skies held within their vast expanses. The team was armed with more than just courage and curiosity. They brought with them state-of-the-art monitoring equipment, tools designed to capture and analyze the unidentified aerial phenomena that had been reported. Upon their arrival, they set up their base in Para, a region known for its dense forests and winding rivers, an ideal backdrop for the strange occurrences they were there to investigate. The team worked tirelessly, installing their equipment, setting up monitoring stations, and preparing themselves for the long nights of observation that lay ahead. As they looked up at the sky, they couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and trepidation. They were staring into the unknown, a canvas filled with stars and shrouded in darkness, a place where the line between reality and imagination often blurred. The anticipation was palpable. Every flicker, every movement, every sound was meticulously noted, analyzed, and scrutinized. The team remained steadfast in their mission, undeterred by the harsh conditions of the Amazon or the eeriness of their task. They were ready to face whatever the Amazon skies had in store for them. They had one goal in mind: to shed light on the mysteries that had sparked fear and curiosity among the residents of Para. As the nights passed, the team braced themselves, unsure of what they might encounter. Every night brought with it new possibilities, new questions, and perhaps new answers. The investigation had begun, and there was no turning back. The Amazon nights were about to reveal their secrets. As the sun dipped beneath the horizon, the dense Amazonian wilderness would come alive, not with the usual chorus of nocturnal creatures, but with an eerie display of unexplained luminescence. The team found themselves immersed in a world that seemed to defy all logic and understanding. The sky, once a canvas of stars, was now punctuated with inexplicable lights, zigzagging across the inky blackness with an agility that was unnatural. These were not fleeting occurrences. The phenomena were frequent, almost routine. The team would set up their monitoring equipment, eyes trained on the night sky, and sure enough, the lights would appear. Pulsating orbs, radiant beams, discs darting through the air at impossible speeds. Each sighting was meticulously documented, the details pouring onto paper as the team tried to make sense of the inexplicable. The encounters were not limited to distant observations. There were confrontations too. Light beams were reported to have descended from the sky, causing panic among the locals. These were not mere tales spun by imaginative minds. The team, too, experienced these strange episodes, finding themselves in the crosshairs of these unidentifiable aerial phenomena. Speculations started to circulate. Whispers of extraterrestrial life began to echo through the air. Could these be visitors from another planet, curious about our world, or perhaps even observing us? These questions hung in the air as tangible as the humidity of the Amazon. The team, however, remained steadfast, committed to their mission. They were not there to jump to conclusions, but to gather evidence, to observe, to document. They were in the heart of the Amazon, facing the unknown, armed with nothing but their courage and their quest for truth. The encounters were becoming more frequent, more intense, but what were they dealing with? As the nights rolled on, this question would only grow louder, echoing through the dense jungle, reverberating off the trees, and disappearing into the unknown, much like the strange lights they pursued. The military had seen enough. It was time for a conclusion. So ended the intensive investigation known as Operation Prato, a year-long endeavor that had taken Brazil's military into the depths of the Amazon, chasing after the unknown. The official conclusion, as stated by the military, was that the unidentified aerial phenomena, or FANIs, were nothing more than natural occurrences. They attributed the strange lights and light beam attacks reported by the residents to atmospheric and meteorological phenomena. The team of experts, who had spent months observing the sky and installing monitoring equipment, concluded that the sightings were likely caused by atmospheric gases, luminous insects, or even reflections of the moon and stars on the river's surface. But this conclusion, as you might imagine, was met with a high degree of skepticism. The local residents, who had experienced these phenomena firsthand, found it hard to believe that what they had seen and felt could be explained away so easily. The lights, the beams, the fear they had felt, all reduced to mere natural phenomena. Critics pointed out that the military's explanation failed to account for the frequency and intensity of the sightings. They argued that atmospheric gases or insect bioluminescence could hardly explain the structured, intelligent patterns of the lights, or the physical effects reported by those who claimed to have been targeted by the light beams. Furthermore, the abrupt end of Operation Prato raised eyebrows. The operation was terminated suddenly, without any public announcement or explanation, further fueling the fire of speculation and conspiracy theories. So, despite the official conclusion, doubts lingered. The mysteries of the Amazon, it seemed, were far from being fully unraveled. The debate continued, with believers and skeptics alike weighing in on the nature of these unexplained phenomena. The military claimed it was natural phenomena, but many weren't convinced. So remains the enigma of Operation Prato, an unresolved chapter in Brazilian military history. A tale of mystery, intrigue, and the pursuit of the unknown. Operation Prato ended, but the mystery remained. The conclusion of the operation did not provide the clear answers that many had hoped for. Instead, it left a trail of questions, controversies, and conspiracy theories that persist till this day. In the aftermath of Operation Prato, the official conclusions attributing the phenomena to natural causes were met with skepticism and disbelief. Many found it hard to accept that the strange lights and reported light beam attacks were simply the result of natural phenomena. This incredulity gave birth to a plethora of conspiracy theories. Some proposed that the Brazilian military was concealing the truth about extraterrestrial life. Others suggested that the phenomena were a result of top-secret military experiments or advanced technology. These theories, while unproven, continue to fuel debates about the unknown and the unexplained. The controversies surrounding Operation Prato extended beyond the realm of conspiracy theories. Some questioned the methods and conclusions of the investigators. Others criticized the lack of transparency in the handling of the operation. These criticisms have led to calls for a re-evaluation of the operation and its findings. Operation Prato also left a lasting legacy in Brazilian military history. The operation represented one of the most extensive and detailed investigations into unidentified aerial phenomena in the country's history. It highlighted the military's willingness to investigate the unexplained, even in the face of ridicule and skepticism. Yet, despite the extensive investigation, Operation Prato remains an unresolved enigma. The question of what truly happened in the Amazon between 1977 and 1978 remains unanswered. The legacy of Operation Prato extends beyond Brazil. the operation has become a topic of interest for UFO researchers and enthusiasts around the world. It serves as a reminder of the enduring fascination with the unknown and the unexplained. Operation Prato, an investigation into the unknown, remains as enigmatic today as it was in the heart of the Amazon over 4 decades ago.